and become a daily thing. For to hit on the weekends and holidays, the value a lot longer than 30 minutes. Okay, let's learn decimals. Since I currently only know how to count from nol to dесять. Actually, first let's learn how to go up to 20.
As that the following numbers are just a continuation, like their American counter.
Yeah, nutsets. Yeah, okay, nutsets is pretty easy. And how about 20?
Most the ending word dva,
So, I'm not going to remember that again. What language sample? Okay.
Russian is the easiest language to read in the world. If you already speak American, I guarantee you can already read Russian. Guess what these Russian letters sound like? You're right, that's a T sound. Ta-ta-ta-ta. What about this one?
Duh.
You're right again. The crab-looking motherfucker sounds like da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. What about this one? Looks like a lowercase b and a lowercase...
Wait, hold on. Wait, and
L together. You're right, common sense. Ooh. All right, what about this entire sentence? Try to read that now.
Я люблю Vladi Daddy. On President Russia. I love Vladi Daddy. He is the president of Russia. I'm surprised I can understand that.
Holy fuck! Я люблю Vladi Daddy. Он президент России. Russian.
I disagree with the last part. I agree with the second. I mean, I agree with the first part, but I agree with the second part. I do not love Vladi Daddy, but I do agree that he's the president of Russia. So let's see it. Yeah, how do I read decimals? What the?
Decimals and fractions.
See, why am I not using Google Translate? It's 0, nol, 1. What dash? Oh. What the shit? What is a dесятая? Десятая. I'm not learning decimals. Let me change the name of this stream. I can't change the name of the stream. God damn it. Okay, whatever. 1/4 is одна четверть. Quarter is a четверть.
Одна четверть.
What is the difference between одна and один? What's the difference? Один is using natural. Oh, god damn the genders. Oh. Yeah. Jazz. Hold on. Is the soft sign feminine? Consonant excluding soft sign. That's just stupid. Okay, so apparently quarter is feminine. Два, and that's две. Oh, what a fart. Половина and четверть. Четвертый. Половину. половинки. Половинки. Половинки and половинки.
Вид. Троид. Половина.
I don't know. Yes. Yes, please. Русский для. What is a продвинутый? What is a продвинутый? Продвинутый. А, русский для advanced. Русский для advanced. Для export. Yeah, I don't really know that. Hold on, one second. Russian. Кашита добрый. What is a cheat that? How to read добрый. It does добрый. How to read well. Okay.
Когда мы озвучиваем дроби, мы говорим
What is it called? I think that's when. Okay. When we озвучиваем. When we voice. When we speak good, I assume. Когда мы озвучиваем добрый. Voice. What does it mean when it sounds?
о целых
I think that he speaks. Yeah, говорит.
десятых,
О. Делает. Делает. Okay. Hello. Десять. Ten.
сотых
Десятых. Tenth. Сотых.
и
Тысячи. Тысячих. Thousands.
тысячных частях.
Частях. Частях. Okay. Доля. Photoshop. Десятых. That makes sense. Like, I can see it. Десятых. It's 100,000. I'm through. Тысячи. Huh? Okay, that means thousand. Тысяч. Okay.
или долях. Мы не произносим
Произносим. We don't pronounce слово. What слово?
слово
Just.
часть, но мы ее
Why мы ее?
имеем в виду.
No. Okay. But мы ее имеем в виду. I no. But we mean. Does ее is that? Why is ее?
Ду. Поэтому чтение
It's so. That's why.
дроби
Stay. Staying. How does this?
Чтение.
Staying. So I assume sh and ch Раньше, before, no. Что?
Что? Шно.
Пьеса, это.
Звучит так.
What? Очень, да. Добрый звучит, звучит, ужасно звучит.
В рядолях. Мы не произносим слово «часть», но мы ее имеем в виду. Поэтому чтение
Вот так прям.
дроби звучит так. 1/3,
Третья. 1/3. Третья. What is a третья? Why is it called a третья? What do I say? Атья? Is it? Okay. Двадцать. I'm confused. Why is? I forgot what half is. What is it? Половин. Actually, what's the stress on?
Половина.
Половин. It's половина.
1/3 или треть.
1/3 или треть. 1/3 or third. Okay, so I don't need to say 1/3. Just треть. 2/3.
Две-
I assume that's the plural. Треть. Третий. 2. Третий. Ah. Okay. What's the genders again? Okay. Gender nominative. And which place here? I'm not sure. I don't have an apple. Masculine. Brat. Chai. Jin. Jill. I don't get why you. Ah, that's. Okay. Две. Третий. Две и два. Whatever.
2/3,
Третий.
2/3.
2/3. 2/3. Okay.
1/4,
Четвертая. What? Четвертая. Also. Одна четвертая. What is that for? What? What's that for?
1/4,
Четверть. Nothing. Четверть. That's what we had before, isn't it?
Четверть.
Четверть.
или четверть.
Четверть. Четверть.
3/4, 3/4.
Okay.
0.
Okay. I'll count past 20. Yeah, this is not entertaining at all. Because it's going to be harder to learn when I'm not interested. But pretty much everyone said. I can count from 0 to 10. Just not from 10 to 20. Let me just check it again. 1, 12, 11, 12, 11, stop that. 13, 14. Right. Yeah. 15. 16. 17. 18. No, why do you mean that is not? 9. 11. 12. 20. 20.
Привет, guys! My name is Fedor, and today we are going to talk about numbers from 1
Yeah, yesterday I think I'll. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Learning to count in Russian is. I want to show you to memorize by heart. The cool thing about knowing the first 9 numbers is that the following numbers,
I got that sounds.
most numbers from 20 to use is 2, 10. Say mathematics. 3. Practice 6, 26.
26. So, 6. Okay, what's after?
And it's still
Ro. 4.
follows the same pattern by adding like a 9. 60 would be 6, 10. 6, 10.
10. Okay, so, 6, 10. Okay, no, that's just 6, 10. What? What's that? What am I doing? Oh, there's no stop sign. Okay. Okay. So then I have to say 69 now. Okay, y'all, what else? He's American? Oh, okay, cool. Actually, let me try to read some like a one. I cannot read this. This is ridiculous. Okay. I can see that. Ship, E. It looks like a ship. Why is it? Why is that? Why does show look so much like a ship? E. That's kind of it's a pass. I don't know. What? E. We surely eat. Okay. Let's try to read this. Привет. Здравствуйте. Здравствуйте. До свидания. Think the first sentence. До свидания. I think. Спасибо. What? That's not cursive. That's not cursive at all. Actually, no, wait, this is. I'm referring. Здравствуйте. Меня зовут. That's what the yell looks like? No. What is a familia? Let's assume that's family. That's how you write a P. P. It's ridiculous. Okay. Okay, let's learn how to swear. Yama did a video on swearing. I know how to I can do that. Russia. I can know how to Russia. Know how to. Pancake is honestly quite nice. Pancake is an amazing swear. I'm not going to lie. Pancake is amazing. Also, they use Nazist instead of Nazi. It's amazing. Nazist. Like, come on. Hopefully, no Nazis. It's okay. Narzisst. Yeah, same thing. Narzisst. Why do we say Nazi instead of Narzisst? I'm confused. Okay, whatever.
Oh, hello there.
Blood. Blood. Blood, I guess. Fuka. I don't know, also Fuka. Probably also Fuka. I don't know. And also pancake.
Oh, hello there, and welcome to the art of swearing in Russian. My name's Yama, and I have.
Hold on, I have a good color. Where is that? He made a pretty good video. Swing Bean. I have that book. Pretty good. Pretty pretty old video actually. Yeah, this one. I'm looking for the clip of here. Also, what did he say here?
Speak Russian.
Yeah, I do. So what?
Ну, я американец, и я...
No. Yeah. Okay, what did he say?
Bro, I heard you speak Russian.
Yeah, I do. So what?
Ну, я американец, и я говорю...
Yo, what the f, bro? What are you doing?
Bro, I heard you speak Russian.
Yeah, I do. So what?
Ну, я американец, и я... Я говорю по... Bro, I heard you speak Russian.
Yeah, I do. So what?
Ну, я американец, и я говорю по-русски как носитель языка. Я говорю по-русски как носитель языка.
Yo, what the f, bro? What are you doing?
Bro, I heard you speak Russian.
Yeah, I do. So what?
Ну, я американец, и я говорю по-русски как носитель языка. Да, я знаю.
Блин, я спроси, это круто?
Да, ну это круто, но я
блин,
американец.
Блин, 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 блин,
Yeah.
блин. Hey Mario.
Bleed.
I have a PhD in Russian blasphemy and profanity, which is basically equivalent to being Silver 2 in CSGO.
Oh, they say Zapkis. Okay,
Basically equivalent to being Silver 2 in
let's see what
CSGO.
he says. Zapknis nахуй. That means shut the fuck up. Suka Dubai. What is a Dubai? Dubai. Suka Dubai. Mother. I can guess what this means. Why you? Yeah, but okay, yeah, okay, not exact line, but exact similar. Пидорас. Я получи. The adjectives start off the around. However. Sing.
As a Famous philosopher Sir Simpson once said, when learning a new language, you should always learn to say first.
Honestly, not bad, not a terrible advice. It's quite a useful word. Honestly, it's very useful and very versatile. Yet, yeah, lean. And it's so useful.
And hopefully, this video will give you a good introduction into the world of swearing in
And also, I don't know if they say "you" or not. Let's just check. Yeah, it's just a drop on the games.
Russian. Поехали.
How do you say "let's go"? I've heard Putin say it, but I don't know what it asks.
World of swearing in Russian. Поехали.
I don't.
I'm gonna start with some of the less offensive words and then progressively get more and more vulgar until we reach the pinnacle of Russian swearing. And I don't know what better word to start with than with the word blin. Blin. Blin is one of the most commonly used Russian words, and it simply means pancake. And typically it's used to express discontent for something, like blin, я пропустил автобус, or blin. This is probably my favorite swear word in Russian because it's 100% PG friendly, and it also has a funny meaning. So yeah, it's easily S tier. The second word I want to cover is chort. Chort.
Short.
Черт.
Same thing.
And this literally means the devil. Most Russians use it interchangeably with the word blin, usually when something goes wrong, like черт возьми, они все равно еще не выпустили GTA. Something goes wrong, like черт возьми.
What? Vos. Volsny. Volsny, not Vos.
Они все равно еще не выпустили GTA 6. The next word is дурак, which is for
I think valid I don't use flashcards. I have flashcards, but I don't use them.
guys, and дура, which
Dura. Dura and Dura. Dura and Dura sound close.
is for girls. And typically what this means is basically someone who's an idiot, a dummy. Ты дурак, если ты не ходишь в казино. For whatever reason though, it's more offensive to call a girl dura than it is to call a guy durak. I don't make the rules, I'm just here to report them. The next PG friendly swear I want to teach you is иди отсюда.
Отсюда. Отсюда. Why do you have eyes in there? Иди отсюда. Отсюда. Get out of here. Ah, fuck.
Which roughly translates to get out of here. In English, it sounds completely harmful to say get out of here, but in Russian, it's pretty rude and you'd want to resort this for people who you don't really like. The last lighthearted swear is probably the goofiest of them all. It's pronounced as нахрен.
Нахрен. Нахрен. Let me listen to Google Translate because I don't know. Okay, I trust them.
Нахрен.
Нахрен.
And it literally means on horseradish. The closest translation I can come up with in English is someone saying like, for what fucking purpose? So in Russian, you would say something like, нахрена козе баян, which in Russian means, for what fuck?
Нахрен.
In Russian, you would say something like, нахрена.
What? Oh, okay.
Козе баян, which in Russian means, for what fucking purpose does a goat need an accordion? This swear word is also a little bit more vulgar than the previously mentioned ones.
Okay, okay.
But now we are stepping into the territory of the bad words. Like, bad words. I highly recommend most of you to just acknowledge their existence and then avoid using them altogether, but I am also well aware that half my viewers are currently locked in and ready to write down notes profusely. I'll start with the one swear word that I think most non-Russian people already know of. Suka, which means female dog. It is virtually identical to its English counterpart, so saying something like, "Ty suka, you're a bitch," is pretty common and pretty self-explanatory. Another word a lot of you non-Russian speakers may already be aware of is the word "блядь," which closely resembles the word fuck in English. It can be used to express anger or surprise, like saying, "Блядь, я забыл своего мужа дома." It can also be used to spice up sentences, just like in English. Я не понимаю, о чем ты, блядь, говоришь. But pay attention to the word блядь. It's not блядь, блядь, like a lot of the Americans like to say. It's блядь, блядь, блядь. There's also this famous
It has a regular verb, a palatalized l, a palatalized l, it's l, thing, and palatalized to, palatalized the, or palatalized to.
Russian meme on the internet you may have heard of, where people say "suka, блядь," particularly in CSGO. But to be completely honest, I rarely hear this variation and I personally wouldn't use it. The next word is жопа. And
Жопа. He uses a J for that. Why doesn't he just use J? Жопа. Ass. What a жопа. What is a fang? Either a buttocks, so in North America, which is somewhere where I'd never go, it's someone's butt crack, and in the UK, it's a woman's genitals. And it's also to mess around. Thank you very much now.
this is just a naughty way of saying butt in Russian. And I don't know why, but it sounds kind of funny when you say it. Like if you say the phrase "move your ass" in Russian, "подвинь свою жопу," it sounds kind of casual and not really threatening as it does in English.
Yes, the жопа. Oh. Yeah. Oh, yes. Is that the... Yes. Second, that's...
English. Earlier, I mentioned the phrase "иди отсюда," which is used to tell someone to go away. But there's also a more rude way of saying that same sentence. "Иди нахуй." "Иди нахуй." This literally means go and sit on a male genitalia.
I use this on a daily basis.
It's very, very rude to say this. Also, I keep hearing Americans mispronouncing it, and I swear to God, it just drives me crazy. It's pronounced as "иди нахуй." Hui, not hoy, not "иди нахуй." If you're gonna swear, you might as well swear with some elegance. Now I'm just gonna quickly speed run some of the other Russian swear words
I use иди нахуй on a daily basis.
you might hear in everyday life. Говно or дерьмо both mean shit, and they're usually used to express something that's unpleasant. The word ебать is another vulgar way of saying to f in Russian. There are
What?
like a bazillion different ways to say this word, and most of them are pretty vulgar, so I'd personally recommend that you would stay away from them. Finally, the word pizda means a female genitalia, and again, it's pretty explicit,
Honestly, blin is easier to say and quicker and...
so use it at your own risk. Really bad words. Saying them on the street will likely get you a one-way ticket straight to Gulag. The following words I'm going to use are only for educational purposes. Please do not report me. One of the worst Russian swear words ever to exist is the word babushka. Babushka. Never, and I mean never, say this to a Russian person. They will take it very, very personally. And finally, one of the most disgusting Russian words to ever exist. I may have to censor myself saying this, but it's called very personal. Ever to exist. Will likely get you out some of the bad words, some of the more vulgar bad words, and now it's time to talk about the really, really bad words. Saying them on the street will likely get you a one-way ticket straight to Gulag. The following words I'm going to use are only for educational purposes. Please do not report me. One of the worst Russian swear words ever to exist is the word
Grandma? What? No, Babush. What? I'm so confused. What? Babushka?
babushka. Babushka. Never. And I mean
I'm confuzzled. I am so confuzzled.
never say this to a Russian person. They will take it very, very personally. And finally, one of the most disgusting Russian words to ever exist. I may have to censor myself saying this, but it's called "С Новым годом," which
Happy New Year. Okay, so the last part is
which is a religious swear that holds a lot of meaning around Christmas and New Year time. It's semi-similar to the French swear word tabarnak, but it's way, way worse. Only use this if you must. But don't say I didn't warn you. Now that I've basically taught you how to build a bomb using Russian words and phrases, you are ready to go into the streets of Russia or your local CSGO LAN tournament.
I don't have a CSGO LAN tournament, but okay, well.